Why walking 10,000 steps is more important than your perfect meal plan. You're weighing your chicken to the gram, counting every single calorie, eating the same boring meals every day. Meanwhile, your coworker who eats whatever he wants just dropped 15 pounds without even trying. What's his secret? He walks everywhere. You? You sit all day and wonder why nothing's changing. Let me fix that. Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to hear. Your fancy meal plan with perfectly calculated macros means nothing if you're barely moving throughout the day. You can eat clean, hit your protein target, and avoid junk food. But if you're spending your entire day glued to a chair, you're fighting an uphill battle you'll probably lose. Meanwhile, the person walking 10,000 steps a day, they're dropping fat without even thinking about it. No obsessive calorie counting, no stress, just consistent daily movement that quietly burns through calories week after week. Let me explain why walking 10,000 steps every day will do more for your physique than any perfect meal plan ever could. The math nobody talks about. Let's start with some simple math. When people think about burning calories, they only think about the gym. 1 hour of lifting, maybe 200 to 300 calories burned. 1 hour of cardio, maybe 400 to 600 calories. But then what? You go home, sit on the couch, and do nothing for the next 15 hours. Now let's talk about walking 10,000 steps. Depending on your weight and pace, that's roughly 300 to 500 calories burned. Not bad, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Those calories come from just moving throughout your day. No dedicated workout, no gym time, no suffering on a treadmill, just walking. And here's the kicker. Those calories add up every single day without destroying your recovery. You can walk 10,000 steps and still hit the gym hard. You can walk 10,000 steps and not feel exhausted. Compare that to doing an hour of intense cardio every day, which will absolutely wreck your recovery and make your workouts suffer. Walking is the ultimate cheat code. Low impact, easy to recover from, and it burns calories without you even noticing. Your body isn't designed to sit all day. Let's get real for a second. Your body was designed to move, not sit in a chair staring at a screen for 8 hours straight. When you're sedentary all day, your metabolism slows down. Your body goes into energy conservation mode. It stops burning calories efficiently because it thinks you're not doing anything that requires energy. But when you're walking throughout the day, your metabolism stays active. Your body keeps burning calories because it's constantly in motion. It's not just about the steps themselves. It's about keeping your body in a state where it's actively using energy instead of storing it. Sitting all day also messes with your insulin sensitivity. Your body gets worse at processing the food you eat, which means more of it gets stored as fat. Walking improves insulin sensitivity, which means your body uses the food you eat more efficiently. And let's not forget about all the other benefits. Better circulation, lower stress levels, improved mood, better sleep. Walking isn't just about burning calories. It's about keeping your entire system running the way it's supposed to. Perfect meal plans don't account for real life. Here's where meal plans fall apart. They assume you're a robot who can eat the same thing at the same time every single day with zero variation. But real life doesn't work like that. You have social events, work dinners, family gatherings, days where you're too busy to meal prep, days where you're just too damn tired to care. When you base your entire fat loss strategy on a perfect meal plan, one bad day feels like the end of the world. You eat out with friends, go over your calories, and suddenly you think you've ruined everything. So you spiral. One cheat meal turns into a cheat day. A cheat day turns into a cheat week, and before you know it, you're right back where you started. But if your fat loss strategy is built on movement, one bad meal doesn't matter. You can go out, enjoy yourself, eat whatever you want, and still hit your 10,000 steps. The movement keeps your metabolism active. The calories keep burning. And you don't have to stress about every single bite of food. Walking gives you flexibility. It gives you breathing room. It lets you live your life without obsessing over every meal. And that's the difference between a strategy you can maintain for years and a strategy that burns you out in 2 months. Let's talk about something most people ignore: recovery. If you're lifting weights 4 or 5 times a week, your body needs time to rebuild. That's when the muscle grows. That's when you get stronger. But if you're also doing intense cardio every day, you're not giving your body a chance to recover properly. High-intensity cardio is stressful on your body. It spikes cortisol. It drains your energy. It interferes with muscle recovery. Do too much and your strength suffers. Your muscle growth stalls. You feel tired all the time. And your workouts start to suck. Walking doesn't do that. It's low intensity. It doesn't spike cortisol. It doesn't interfere with recovery. In fact, walking can actually help recovery by increasing blood flow to your muscles, which helps flush out waste products and deliver nutrients. You can walk 10,000 steps, lift heavy the next day, and feel completely fine. Try doing an hour of HIIT every day and see how your squat and deadlift numbers look after a week. Spoiler alert, they'll tank. If you want to burn extra calories without destroying your gains, walking is the obvious choice. It's sustainable long-term. Here's the real test of any fat loss strategy. Can you do it for years? Not weeks, not months, years. Because if you can't maintain it long-term, it doesn't matter how good it works in the short term. You'll just gain the weight back. Perfect meal plans? Most people can't stick to them for more than a few weeks. They're too restrictive, too stressful, too boring. Eventually, you crack. You binge, you quit, and all that progress disappears. Walking 10,000 steps? You can do that forever. It's not hard. It doesn't require willpower. You just walk. Listen to music. Listen to a podcast. Take phone calls while you walk. Walk during your lunch break. Park farther away. Take the stairs. It becomes part of your life instead of feeling like a chore. And here's the beautiful part. Once walking becomes a habit, you don't even think about it. You just do it automatically. No motivation required. No grinding through willpower. It's just what you do. And that's when the real transformation happens. Not from one perfect week, but from hundreds of consistent days stacked on top of each other. How to actually hit 10,000 steps. So you're convinced. You need to walk more. Great. But how do you actually hit 10,000 steps every day when you have a job, responsibilities, and a life? First, track your steps. Use your phone, a smartwatch, whatever. You can't manage what you don't measure. Most people think they're walking way more than they actually are. Track it for a few days and see where you're really at. Chances are you're probably at 3,000 to 5,000 steps. Now you have a baseline. Start small. Don't go from 3,000 steps to 10,000 overnight. That's a recipe for burnout. Add 1,000 to 2,000 steps to what you're already doing. Do that for a week. Then add another 1,000. Build up gradually until you hit 10,000. Find ways to sneak in steps throughout your day. Walk during phone calls. Take a walk during your lunch break. Park farther from the store. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk to get your coffee instead of driving. Every little bit adds up. If you're short at the end of the day, just go for a walk. Put on a podcast, some music, or just enjoy the silence. 20 to 30 minutes, and you'll knock out another 2,000 to 3,000 steps easy. Make it part of your wind-down routine before bed. You'll sleep better too. The key is making it easy. Don't rely on motivation. Build it into your schedule. Make it automatic. That's how it becomes sustainable. Final thoughts. Stop overthinking. Start moving. Look, I'm not saying meal plans don't matter. They do. Protein matters. Calories matter. Eating quality food matters. But if you're obsessing over the perfect meal plan while barely moving all day, you're focused on the wrong thing. Movement is the foundation. Walking 10,000 steps every day quietly burns hundreds of calories, keeps your metabolism active, doesn't kill your recovery, and gives you the flexibility to actually enjoy your life without stressing over every meal. Stop overcomplicating fat loss. Stop searching for the perfect diet. Stop trying to survive on chicken, broccoli, and misery. Just eat reasonably well, hit your protein, and walk 10,000 steps every day. Do that consistently for a few months, and you'll be shocked at how much your body changes. The simplest strategies are usually the best ones, and walking is as simple as it gets. So put down your phone, get off the couch, and start moving. Your body will thank you.